Close your eyes and step back to April 14th, 1912. Tonight you are aboard the Titanic. Stay till the end and witness history with your eyes. Level 1. You wake to the hush of a giant at sea, silk curtains, a brass clock ticking, the hush of the ocean below. April 14th, 1912. Late evening. You are aboard the RMS Titanic. Your cabin smells of polish and pipe smoke. Heavy rugs mute your footsteps. A lamp throws a warm pool of light across carved wood. Outside, the sea is a boundless black. You check the clock. 9:30. A soft thrum hums through the hull. The engines, steady and confident. You pull on a coat. The night calls you. Your pulse is calm. Curiosity, not fear. You step into a corridor lined with brass and mirrors. Voices drift. Laughter, the clink of glasses, the low murmur of French. Somewhere above, a string quartet practices. The grand staircase gleams like a cathedral. You feel small and enormous all at once. The world believes this ship is unsinkable. You almost believe it too. Level 2. You take the grand staircase up to the promenade deck. The night air hits your face. It's knife cold. A thin salt mist stings your cheeks. The water is flat, glass with a black sheen. Stars are shy. The night is moonless. You smell coal and sea and the sweet perfume of first-class gowns. Men in evening coats smoke cigars by the rail. Ladies with fur wraps laugh softly, fans fluttering like birds. Down by the smoking room, men trade stories of empire and risk. The ship moves with confidence. 21 knots. You hear the engines singing in a lower key now. A steward tips his hat and points to the funnels. 4 towers of smoke. You notice the silence between the ship's breaths. The band inside plays a jaunty number. You walk toward the stern to feel the wake. The water slips past in a smooth, cold ribbon. You press your hands to the railing and breathe. Level 3. A young wireless operator hunches over a buzzing instrument below decks. You catch the tinny crackle of Marconi messages. Names, distances, coordinates. A language of dots and dashes. Jack Phillips is on duty, fatigue softening his edge. He taps and listens, hands a blur. Harold Bride watches, steady. A ship's warning blinks through. Ice reported south of your course. It is logged. A note passes to the bridge. You hear the rumor like a stone dropped into the calm water. People smile anyway. Ice is part of the ocean's character. You remember the talk in the smoking room about speed. This ship is the pinnacle of modern engineering. Captain Edward Smith commands with a sepia-toned authority. Officers move with the ease of men used to command. You see a steward remove an empty glass case from the officer's locker. A small detail, meaningless now. You tell yourself they will do what they always do. Course corrected, engines eased. You return to the deck to watch the sea swallow the horizon. Level 4. Steam exhales from funnels like sleeping animals. The night grows colder. Your breath fogs in front of your face. Somewhere far aft, the lookouts sit high in the crow's nest. You wonder about them, their loneliness, their view. They make jokes about cold and stars. You don't know they lack binoculars tonight. The keys are not in their hands. You feel the ship's confidence in the way people carry themselves. An elegant dinner ends below. Oysters and champagne. Floors creak with a careful rhythm. The band plays Alexander's Ragtime Band, and someone taps their foot. Laughter cradles the night like a rug. You listen to casual conversations. Plans for New York, homes waiting, fortunes to be made. A steward mentions ice warnings as one might mention rain. You hear briefly Captain Smith's measured voice. Keep the ship on course. You feel the hum of too many hot boilers, of men shoveling coal to keep her pace. It's loud, but it is normal. You tell yourself the cold is what you came for. A thrill in the bones. Level 5. At midnight, the sky presses down like a lid. You walk toward the bow. The ship cuts the black water cleanly. The first faint shudder runs through the hull. It is almost too small to notice. Somewhere, a steward mutters and keeps walking. An officer on the bridge frowns and listens to a whisper of reports. The band inside moves to another tune. You hear a soft grinding underfoot. Metal against something that shouldn't be there. You imagine ice scraping along a hidden lip. The wireless room stutters with traffic, passengers' messages and ship-to-ship calls. You feel the hair on your arms rise, the temperature dips. A different silence arrives, sharpened by something unseen. You are caught between disbelief and the rising recognition that the night could change. You start to pace. The lights along the deck blink steady, almost defiant. Then, quieter than thunder, a metallic moan runs through the ship. People still laugh. They think it is the hull settling. You don't. Level 6. You decide to find the bridge. Officers move with brisk calm. The sea stretches flat and black in every direction. A man points, but his finger trembles. They talk about ice. They consult charts by lamplight. The lookout's voice is a distant thread you don't yet hear. The bow cuts a pale, cold line across the water. You see the men in the crow's nest silhouetted, two small black shapes against the sky. The ship whispers to itself, pumps, boilers, the soft ticking of clocks, and then the scrape that wakes every animal inside you. Something drags alongside the hull like a jealous hand. A sound like tearing cloth echoed down the corridors. You hear a thud below, faint, then a second complaint, as if the ocean itself had struck you. Lights flicker for a breath. Someone curses softly and calls for the captain. You run. Your boots slap the deck in a rhythm you cannot control. The air tastes of iron and cold. You reach the forward rail. You peer out. At the horizon, where black meets black, a shape glows ghost white. A monstrous, hulking whiteness floats. A glacier's moon. The lookout's shout slices the night. Iceberg, right ahead. Level 7. The shout snaps your blood taut. Time pours into a thin, bright wire. In that wire, every small decision becomes enormous. The bridge explodes into motion, orders barked, ropes humming, boots on wood. You feel the ship's great weight shift. A metallic groan climbs from the belly of the Titanic. Watertight doors? Seals? Some men already whisper the word lifeboats as if solving a puzzle. You push forward, wanting to see the shape that brought the world to its knees. The iceberg rears like a pale mountain under black sky. Its surface is ragged, blued by ancient cold. You can see the scar where your ship kissed it, a dark smear along steel. You hear the sickening sound of steel failing, a long, sorrowful rasp. Deckhands shout names. Officers shout orders you can hardly parse. A distant bell rings. Two short, one long, a signal of trouble. You want to scream. You want to hold the rail. You want to run. For a moment, the music inside becomes absurdly small. And then, a deeper, colder realization. This is not a bump. This is a wound. The water has nowhere to go but inward. You catch your reflection in the polished rail. Pale, stunned, alive. You look up at the dark funnels and wonder what the morning will demand of you. A man next to you reaches for your sleeve. His eyes are an island of panic. He whispers, "Is there hope?" You open your mouth. You cannot answer. The sea presses at the ship's seams. A long, low sound rises from the bones of the Titanic. You feel the first honest fear for your life. Then the ship shivers. You hear another shout, a word that bends the air. Stand by! The night holds its breath with you. You hold yours back. Somewhere far below, engines strain, then quit a beat later. The world narrows to the cry of the lookout and the groan of metal. Your heart is a drum. You watch the iceberg as if it were the last thing on Earth. And then,